Just off Route 66 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, you'll find the Unser Racing Museum, which showcases a terrific selection of memorabilia from the Unser family's racing history, as well as a great collection of vehicles. We stopped off there for a visit on a recent trip along the Mother Road with our Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, and Al Unser himself treated us to a tour of this entertaining and educational facility.
Welcome to the Unser Racing Museum. Hi, I'm Al Unser, and I'm here to talk to you about our museum that you can come and see, and we think it's an ideal racing museum. So come and join me and look at it with us. This starts the museum here. There are several rooms here. This is what we call the winner's circle. When you first come in, this is the car that I last won with in 1987. It's a March, and it's a copy of the winning car. Roger Penske owns the real car, but this is an exact copy. It is a March and all that race car. On this winner's circle, you can go around and you can start here, and you can see that the Unser in 1934 started racing in Pikes Peak. And it goes all the way around of all of our wins and all of our accomplishments of Bobby, Louis, Jerry, and myself, and my son Al Jr. Then the rooms start over here. The first room that you're in, to the right here is the Pikes Peak room. This room here represents what we first started at Pikes Peak and what we accomplished at Pikes Peak. It has winning cars in here. Bobby, my brother, run this Jaguar that my father had for him, and he won in 1958 at Pikes Peak. The 78 car is an Offenhauser owned by Vince Conzi out of California, and I won with it in 1964. The number 5 car is a car that we built, Grant King built out of Indianapolis, and Mario Andretti drove it in '69 because I broke my leg at the Speedway on a motorcycle. So I couldn't run it that year. Mario won with it that year. The next year I ran second with it. The 56 car that's up on the wall over here is a car that I built and run at Pikes Peak and run second with it, and I never was able to win with it. And then I crashed it up there, and I left Pikes Peak with 50 cents to my name. The Indianapolis room. It gives Al Jr.'s car at Indy one year that he didn't win with, he just ran it. My brother Bobby, his '68 Eagle that he won with it, and the Novi that sits back here. It's a very famous race car. The Novi, Bobby went back and he qualified it in '62 and crashed it the first lap. But it's a very, very, very famous race car. The Granatellis donated it to our museum. And that car alone, they say, is worth $1.5 million to $2 million is what it was estimated. There's only 2 of them in existence. There's one the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has, and we have the other one. Here is what we call the special exhibit room. We change these exhibits every once in a while, every 6 months or a year. And right now, the way the winter's just getting over, it's all snowmobiles in here. And it's all the snowmobiles that we have, new ones and old ones. And so it's if you study snowmobiling, it's very, very interesting. The engineering room, there's motors in here from the Offenhauser days, clear to the Chevy days of about 2002. And then there's all kinds of kiosks in here for kids and grown-ups to work. Tires, you can learn about tires. You can come over and see how the tire industry started with the very narrow tires and went up to the very wide tires of today. So it's interesting to see how that tire industry has gone. This is what we call Jerry's Garage. It's named after my father and mother, Mary and Jerry Unser. It's full of cars, as you can see. There's an Indy cars, dirt cars, legend cars, IROC cars. There's a Cobra in here. But on the walls, there's pictures and descriptions of how we came along, about where my folks came from, and all that. So then at night or during the days or on weekends, we have functions in here. You can have like 225 people in here. We move the cars out, put tables in that we have, and we can have gatherings of parties, of meetings, or whatever you want to do. And we have food catering services come in to take care of you if you want to have lunch or supper or breakfast even. We even sometimes have breakfast deals here. So it's an all-around room that we can take the cars out and have you come in and enjoy it, and then you can see the rest of the museum and be active in all the things that we have here. This is what we call the conference room. You can come and rent this and come in with 15 people or so and have meetings and have a catering service come in and feed you your meals. So it's very, we rent it out quite a bit. Small businesses or corporations love it because they have their board meetings in here, and the schools come over and have their special meetings that they usually have that they want to get away.
We'll be back with more from Al Unser and the Unser Racing Museum and our